There were people here, you know. I don't remember much, but when you are a mere toddler just discovering how to walk, the images of the world around you seem so surreal, so memorable. And even with the intimidating size of everything, you never felt alone. Never. Never. I remember going to the park with my grandma. A giant field divided the town from the slides and swings. It sat out in the middle of nowhere, it felt like. A sight that got me excited but nervous. There was no one around. The world felt so simple, so discoverable. There were people here. At one point.
Hey, shut up, I'm trying to sleep. Fellas, how are you doing today? If you're new here, hi, my name's Brendan. I'm traveling at the moment, but all the neighbors here are super friendly and nice. Like, look over there, there's Rodney. Oh, and there's Connor. They get a little cranky, you know, obviously someone decided to have a bit of a narration time at 12 p.m. But hey, it's a little cold out there, why don't you come inside? Welcome to my humble abode. It may look a little weird, where are you going? But hey, I'm glad you're here, and I want to talk to you about something, because this hotel seemed a little liminal, which is a term that I have learned about a while ago, and has been a point of interest, at least to me and a lot of people on the internet, for the past few years now. And I want to talk about that. Jeez, that was a rough transition. Whoa, it's very echoey in here. Echo! Echo! I don't think there's anyone here. This is an example of one of the liminal spaces that I have seen throughout my time here. And I think the thing that really kind of portrays a liminal space is the absence of people. Being in a lonely situation like this sucks a lot. It really sucks. Here, how about you go look at some of these images I'm talking about? I'm actually going to go and see if there's anyone we can talk to, because I have no idea where we are, and I don't know where we should go. So you do that. I'll be right back.
Back in 2020, as we all felt the world was ending, a new trend of content started on the internet. And when I saw one of these videos, it really caught my attention. Empty rooms, seemingly taken out of what I felt was my childhood. Photos that were badly lit, empty, and discolored. Some seemingly in the middle of nowhere. A song plays in the distance. Goodbye to a World by Porter Robinson. A song that came out in 2014 but feels like something out of the early 2000s. The images make you feel more nostalgic, but a very bad kind of nostalgia.
Oh hey, you're back. I found an exit, come on. All right, as we explore, I do want to talk about one thing, and let's stop here for a moment. I do believe that the old uncomfortable part of the whole liminal space thing is definitely the vibe of, like, as we were children, right? We're in one of those, like a store, warehouse store, correct? We are usually in the middle of like a big empty space. And sometimes as a child, especially when you get maybe separated from your parents, it's a bit of a fear factor. And maybe that's what liminal spaces play a fear on, is that fear factor, or maybe a sense of being forgotten. And I know a lot of people have that fear. But who knows, what do I know? By the way, you look great, by the way. Oh, let's go this way. Oh, ooh, that's not... Okay, this is a problem. I think we've accidentally ended up in the backrooms. You don't know what the backrooms are? You might not want to know what the backrooms are. I mean, this is an example of liminal horror done at its finest, but we are now currently in that middle of that horror, and it's not something I want to currently be in. I think we need to go. I think it'd be best if we go back. No? Okay, fine. By your best judgment, let's walk through here. You can go first. I'll let you go first. Maybe this is a bad idea. Okay, I'll tell you why it's a bad idea. Just hear me out.
The Backrooms. They were originally just a random picture posted on 4chan back in 2019. There was a caption, and it read as follows. If you're not careful, and you no-clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the Backrooms, where it's nothing but the stink of old moist carpet and the madness of mono yellow, the endless background noise of fluorescent lights at maximum hum buzz, and approximately 600 million square miles of randomly segmented empty rooms to be trapped in. God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell has heard you. Since then, many interpretations and adaptations have came out, and the most famous one being the found footage short film, The Backrooms, created by Kane Pixels. It was here where we were introduced to the entities that roam the 600 million square miles of space, and is in danger to anyone who is unfortunate enough to fall in.
Okay, now you know why this is a cautious thing we should avoid right now. Oh my God, behind you! Come on, we gotta go. Come on, let's go. Go now, come on! You all right? Wait, shh. All right. Stay quiet. I think we lost him. Stay right here for a little bit longer. I think we should be fine. All right, just take a deep breath. And then...
Hey guys! Whoa! Did I scare you?
Brandy, what are you doing here?
Oh, I just saw this cool opening in a wall and decided to jump in. Found some cool collectibles and met some awesome new friends.
You left the apartment?
Oh, come on. I didn't leave anything on. Right?
Since you're here, and apparently you've been walking around freely, how do we get out of here?
Sadly, I have no idea where to go.
All right, then if we all stick together, then we probably find a way out of here, and then,
Ooh, wait. I forgot. I have something to do. See ya!
Right! All right, it's fine. As long as we know that there's actually nothing really bad actually chasing us right now, we should be good. Okay, maybe there is something we should probably run from, but sneak around, we should be fine. All right, let's just continue that way. Let's continue that way. Should be a lot of... No, we've been down that way. Come on, you're a lot better at finding stuff than I am. All right, just come over here. See anything yet? Okay, let's just keep going. Hey, wait, did you find something? Wait, I'm coming. Ooh. Okay. Let's take a moment to think about this, because this is a little dangerous. I don't know where these pits go. Let's just all take one step back. No.
Hey, can you still hear me? All right, good. Can you show me around where you're at right now? I do not see you on my GPS. Oh my God. Is that Construct? Construct the Gmod map. You're in Garry's mod. Huh. Okay, well, Garry's mod is a game that is pretty empty, except it's mainly for people that make mods and make their own games out of it. I don't know why you're in it right now, but yeah, we can we can find a way out for you. Head to the building. There should be a room that can take you out of that area. I know this. So I actually had history with this game. When I was a teenager, I made Garry's Mod Sandbox videos, and they were actually pretty successful. But it was, I didn't really want that to become my main source of content, so I switched out for something different, like sketch comedy. Yeah, you can tell it wasn't successful, but anyways, that's not the point. By the way, you should be able to get us both back home. I believe in you. All right, that looks like the room. Just go right in. I think you'll be able to get out in no time.
There's a reason why Garry's Mod is so liminal. The game came out in 2006 and it was developed by Facepunch Studios and it was published by Valve. They're most popular for the Half-Life series, the Portal series, and even some other games like Dota, Team Fortress, and even a key developer in the HTC Vive. The game was created by Garry Newman as a mod for Valve's Source game engine. Since then, communities have built plenty of game modes, maps, and even high-quality animations. But why was it so creepy? If you ever loaded up a game of Gmod by yourself, your headphones were turned up all the way, the atmosphere felt very lonely. One thing is the distant ambient noises that make you feel like you're far away from any sort of life, as well as the loneliness of being in certain locations, some creepier than the next. I had this vibe when I play Half-Life 2, which is obviously what Gmod is based off of. When you play as Gordon Freeman, most of the time you're on your own in the middle of nowhere, sometimes in the creepiest of locations. A lot of people think that the scariest part of the game was the zombies or the monsters, but in my opinion it was the dire loneliness of being in the middle of nowhere on your own, away from help and disconnected from anything. The low graphics and the Half-Life models themselves make you feel abandoned and lonely. This is why when you go into a random Gmod session, all the rooms just feel so liminal. That's why this entire video was filmed using Gmod locations. That's why people are playing so many Nextbot mods on Liminal Spaces, because of that horrifying vibe that they get from it. Gmod may have been a mod, but it definitely has left an impact on a generation who sees these spaces and feels slightly uncomfortable.
So after that whole debacle, I can now tell you about the liminal spaces that I have actually captured in my life. See, the first one is this picture I caught at a casino in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. It's one of the coolest pictures I've ever taken because in that moment, the place was pretty dead. This was at 2 in the morning at this random casino and it was in the middle of winter. So that was the cool thing about capturing that photo because it reminded me so much of that feeling of just being kind of in a lonely space like that. And then there's the second one, which is a random photo I saw of a closed off space at a museum in the capital city of Michigan. And that is the Michigan Playroom. And it is definitely a photo that it's creeped me out. And I love that about that room. It just gave me that eerie childhood vibe. I mean, it's obviously a space that's being used, but it just looks so abandoned. So what I've learned in this whole ordeal is don't go to a random hotel that looks too liminal or else you'll end up in the Backrooms and Gmod. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you liked the video, please comment, share with your friends, maybe give it some thumbing up. And if you love the video, please subscribe. I make content like this every so often. Goodbye, everyone, and I hope to see you next time.